Do you love your garden but sometimes struggle with pests? Are you interested in learning how to control the bad bugs in your garden with predatory good bugs? Well, here on the farm we use organic methods to control pests in our garden, and part of this system is to release natural predatory insects, otherwise known as beneficial insects. They eat the bad bugs. So today we're going to learn about one of these predators, the amazing praying mantis. Hello and welcome to the Living Farms High Performance Garden Educational Channel. I'm Lynn, if we haven't met, and if we have, welcome back. I'm here to help you with your garden questions. I know what it's like to struggle with a garden. I've stood in your garden shoes of all the blisters, backache, sweat, and tears. All that struggle led me to develop the High Performance Garden System. The system has transformed my garden to one that is easy, fun, productive, and grown totally organic. And I'm here to help you make that transition too. You know, there's nothing more frustrating than having a garden pest destroy your plants or crops. So today I would like to share with you the world of the praying mantis and how they can help our gardens to be free of pests. So on our farm we have natural populations of praying mantis. We have an integrated pest management program here on the farm, and we do a combination of beneficial insects and organic sprays to control the pest population. Now these two methods, they work really great together to control pests. When we are feeding the hay to the sheep, I often find egg cases that the praying mantis has laid on the grass in the fall. And I like to collect the mantis eggs and put them in the greenhouses to hatch them out. So in our greenhouses or in your yard, the mantis will hatch out in the spring. The little mantises are only about a ½ inch long when they hatch, and then they will immediately start hunting for their dinner. So praying mantis like to eat aphids, mosquitos, moths, wasps, flies, caterpillars, mites, cockroaches, asparagus beetles, Colorado potato beetle, earwigs, leafhoppers, Mexican bean beetles, and squash bugs. You can see why we are so excited to have them in our gardens. You know, praying mantis can eat a prey up to 3 times its size. And the praying mantis, they only eat live prey, so they want something that's wiggling and moving. So the life cycle of praying mantis is about 10 months. They hatch in the spring when the garden and the other insects are starting to wake up. And they are born hungry, so they need to hatch where there is something to eat. They start out at about a ½ inch long and will grow up to 4 to 5 inches in length. The females are bigger than the males, and the mantis will breed in the fall, and sometimes she will actually eat her mate. She will lay her eggs on a tree branch or a grass stem. Each egg case can hold up to 400 eggs. So the eggs will lay dormant, and then when the right time comes in the spring, then the baby mantis will hatch out and the cycle starts all over again. So one day I got a call from a man that lived in town, and he had put his praying mantis cases in his truck. And because the truck was warmer than outside, the mantis hatched inside his truck. He was afraid to release them outdoors because it was too cold and there was no food source for them yet. So he asked me if we could release them in the greenhouses, and I said yes. And that year we had the fewest amount of aphids in the greenhouse than any of the previous years. So we make it a habit to put some praying mantis egg cases in the greenhouse every year. I love the fact that we can find the egg cases naturally on our land, and I can collect them from our feed troughs. Here is some of the egg cases that I've collected this year, and they're kind of like styrofoam, and they have all these little folds on them. Somebody says they look like a zipper. And these egg cases, like I said, I find them in the bottom of the feed trough. Once in a while a sheep will bite one just a little bit, but there's still plenty of praying mantis that'll be inside these. So I just go and collect them every day out of the food trough. It's nice that the sheep actually just eat around them. They eat the grass but leave the cases, so that's pretty cool. So if you don't have sheep, you can buy the egg cases online from an insectary. So each case will contain between 50 and 400 eggs. You know, just do a search on praying mantis for sale and you can find some to buy. But be sure that they ship them when your garden is approaching its last frost date. This is about the time that you'll start seeing pests in the garden. And if there's no pests to eat, the mantis, they're going to leave your yard in search of food. This is not as bad as it sounds. If they're patrolling the yards in your neighborhood, then there will be less pests that will cross over into your yard. You know, everyone wins this way. I do have one caution for you. An adult praying mantis has teeth so sharp that it can bite you. And if you're going to handle the adult praying mantis, please go ahead and wear some gloves. You know, praying mantis are a great addition to any integrated pest management program, and we love having them in the greenhouses and in the outdoor gardens. They're also just fun to have in the garden, and they're really fun to watch. I want to thank you for joining me today, and I hope that you will give praying mantis a try in your garden. I am excited to continue with you on your garden journey from blisters, backache, sweats, and tears to a garden that is easy, fun, productive, and totally organic. And not having pests in the garden is one step closer to an easy garden. If you would like to learn more high-performance skills, I would like to invite you to do these 3 things. Number 1, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of the high-performance garden lessons that will make your garden more easy, fun, and productive. Number 2, sign up for the High Performance Garden Show. This show is a demonstration of how we run a high-performance garden system. In the show, you'll see us grow the whole season of vegetables week by week for 33 weeks. In this show, we'll follow a high-performance garden from seed to putting it to bed at the end of the season. This is the best insider's look at watching everything that we do with the vegetable plants week after week, all season long. We'll even show you a professional trellising system for your garden. There are over 7 seasons to watch. That's over 230 episodes, all for you to watch and learn. The show is free, it's online, and you can watch it anytime. Go to thelivingfarm.org/high-performance-garden-show to sign up, or you can click the link below the video. Number 3, visit these 2 websites. They have amazing gardening information that will help you on your journey. First one, thegrownetwork.com, and the second one, thelivingfarm.org. You can find the links to these in the description below. I'm super excited to help you on your garden journey. Subscribe, enroll, and visit, and we'll see you in the garden.